Welcome back, you guys, to Artist Talk, where we talk hip hop, not politics. Today we have a very special guest in the building. I want to say a legendary female artist who's actually recorded with some of the best, some of y'all favorite rappers. We was able to have her stop by Artist Talk to give us a dialogue of her upbringing in this music industry going forward, and a kind of an intake of her recording with us. With that being said, I don't want to say it, so it's CaitLaDee.
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 Yeah.
Welcome to Artist Talk. We talk hip hop, not politics. Before we get started, you guys, this episode is brought to you by Rec Tips. You guys want to smoke good with a smooth inhale? Please go to rectips.com. Let them know Artist Talk sent you. Send us a receipt. We give them cash apps. Also, the Liquor Locker, Roseville, California, 150 Darling Way. Let them know Artist Talk sent you. You purchase a fifth of Hennessy. Send us the receipt. We're sending $50 cash app and a shirt. Also, we have, last but not least, Still Grinding clothing. If you're in the Sacramento area, or you can go to stillgrinding.com, please purchase their gear. With that being said, I'm pleasure to have you on this show. I want to know, let's start from the origin before we get to the nitty-gritty of how you started this. Where you from? Give a background where you from and how you started.
How you doing? I'm CaitLaDee. So I'm from Frisco, California, born and raised in the Bay. Yeah, I grew up in the Mission and in the Fillmore district of Frisco, California. My grandma stayed in the Fillmore and stayed in the Mission, so I grew up, you know what I'm saying, all over the city. You know, if you're from the city, you're from all over the city.
Right.
But yeah, I mean.
So growing up in Frisco, who was some of your biggest music influence?
Locally or just period?
Locally. We'll go locally first.
Well, I mean, you know, all the folks that would be appropriate to my age bracket, Coog Nut, RBO Posse, the GLP, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole school
movement.
of music, you know, Mac Dre, of course.
Okay.
Dre,
so the big block area.
And you know, some OGs too. Santana. I've done projects with various members of the Santana band.
One of my favorite, man, Santana. Lord have mercy, man. That's him and Boney James are some of my favorite guitar players.
I grew up in the jazz community in the Bay Area, which was my biggest influence was really my parents.
Okay.
And my parents ran a music camp up in the Russian River called Camp Cazadero that a lot of Berkeley High kids and kids from the East Bay, kids from Frisco went to during the summer, you know, growing up. That's my parents ran that camp. So I was just like around the dopest jazz musicians and just musicians, period, in the Bay Area, like my whole upbringing. I grew up with Digital Underground, DJ Fuse from Digital Underground, and, you know, like that whole clique, that whole like jump off, you know, I'm 45 years old, so you could do the math, like that whole jump off, my jump off. That's what I grew up in.
So let's go outside of locally. Who would be your biggest influence? As far as
I would have to say between like Prince, Cyndi Lauper, Pat Benatar, Earth, Wind and Fire, Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu's a big one for me. Aretha Franklin.
I was gonna say Erykah Badu. That I knew that was one of your big influences. I had that in my notes, like your whole style, and it's like,
well, she has a jazz
style within you.
It came from jazz. It came from jazz. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why she's one of I find so much in common with her music, because I grew up. I was raised by jazz musicians, so it just comes natural to have a jazzy flavor to my music. You know what I'm saying?
So growing up and having these big influence, what were some of the things that you took as far as the business side, being able to navigate through this music industry?
Not to do it.
That's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. Not to do it.
I remember like one of my first memories was my uncle, my mom's, my pops being like, "Don't do it, don't do it."
This industry.
Nothing but heartache and pain. You want to
It
do it?
is.
All right,
It
well,
is.
go on your own. don't
So
take no love from anybody in this business because it ain't a love
correct.
business.
Correct. I tell my
It ain't
artists
nothing
that.
but love in like that I got for the music, but the business is not love. the business
Correct.
is the whole piece.
So let's kind of transition. I'm gonna be all over the place. Let's start about how did you hook up with the jacket?
So a Bayarea legend actually who used to be Sheila E's drummer, One Drop Scott.
Wow.
He's one of my like whole clique's mentors. He's like the big homie. Um I'm I'm lightweight, you know what I'm saying? Like his favorite singer that he messed with. So whenever he heard somebody need a singer, he called CaitLaDee. Sent me over to the grill to mess with Jack and Rob Lowe and them, and that's how that went down.
Shout out to Rob Lowe. So within recording that song, did you know that song was gonna be big as it was?
And it's hella funny is first time I heard it on the radio, I was like driving down 19th Avenue going to pick up one of my kids or something. And I'm like driving down 19th Avenue somewhere around Sloat. And I'm like, damn, that sound hella much like my ad libs right there. I was like, that sound like me. I was like, wait, that is me. I had forgot I did the whole it's been a while since I did the song, so it kind of like had left my brain. And then I was like, I heard the ad libs and I was like, oh, like that's for sure me. And I was like, that was my first. I was like, hey, I'm on Cameo. That's what's up.
For those that don't know what she's talking about, could you give them the name of the song and where you and Jack recorded?
Get Out There by the Jacket.
Favorite song. Listen,
Yeah.
that song is gonna attest the time. Question: why haven't you guys tried to keep that song alive? What's up with Rob Lowe? Man, shout out to Rob Lowe.
Let me just do a collective shout out to Rob Lowe. Maybe you can help me because I've been actually on his line about doing like a remake of that.
Okay.
And recently, actually, somebody used my hook, like sampled my whole hook in a song. This guy Moneybag something.
Moneybag Yo?
No, Moneybag something else. It's like Moneybag something. It's not Moneybag Yo. It's this light skinned homie. I don't know where he's from, but anyways, my daughter hit me up. She was like, "Moms, you better get your guap," and she sent me the link. And dude used like my whole shit, and it like he didn't like sample my shit. He like used the whole shit.
Right.
So yes, it seems to be still popular.
It is. I mean, that song.
Unfortunately, nobody knows I sang it because they didn't give me my credit on the credits for that song.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
So, but you did have you had your ASCAP and BMI. So
no, I'm still like hollering at Sound Exchange about getting my voice credit. Period. Yeah.
Offline, I'll talk to you. I run a management company and stuff. I'll talk to you offline. I'll help you out with that for sure. And I'm gonna make sure I get Rob Lowe.
And Rob Lowe, but Rob, I've been hollering at Rob Lowe in his DMs, like, let's get a remake popping. Let's do a tribute. Let's get some, like, I know Jay Style, and I know like there's a bunch of artists that fuck with that song so tough that would feel blessed to be like, invited to come do a verse on the Get Out There remix.
Correct.
Why we ain't? I want to do the remix. I'm trying to tell you, I'm messing with it.
So, I mean the song, and if you look at it, the song is a song that needs to be kept alive. We let our legends die, and that's why I did this show. Again, we have too many of our people that set the way. Yourself, my mentor is Lady Unique from Oakland, one of the first female rappers. That's my mentor. That's who I give all my homage to when I say, because again, I tried to rap, didn't know how to rap, and I was like, fuck this, I'm on my way back to the block. And she grabbed me she was like, no, you're not. She was like, you're the business.
That's what's up. And
I was able to take that and utilize that and now start my platform to be able to get this. Real quick, hey y'all, we're gonna take a 2 minute, not even 2 minute, a 1 minute intermission, you guys, real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on real quick and grab these songs real quick. 1 second, all right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm back. And
It's
so
all good, man.
and so now we have we ask trivia questions and stuff, and like we try to mix up and have a game. So we're gonna do a game called Do You Know Your Hip Hop, right?
Okay.
And so it's basically we want to see how good you are as far as Bay Area music. And so this is 8 bars. The name of the game, Do You Know Your Hip Hop? So I'm gonna give you a title of an album. I want to see if you can do the artist who has the album.
All right.
And so the first one would be Live and Direct.
Oh, just the title? Live
Yep.
and direct. Oh, snap. Live and direct. Damn, where's Don Lowe? Need him. my producer knows every song ever made in hip hop. Live and direct. Damn, I'm gonna have to guess. Dang, live and direct. Damn, can you give me a hint on the era? What era is from?
That's your era.
Okay, live and direct. Damn,
I'll even give you this. They're from your city.
Live and direct. I know this too. It's not JT.
You said who?
It's JT?
Yes, it is.
Is it? Oh, word. That's what's up.
And I gotta take a shot to that good one. All right, so the next one. You got me on that one. So the next one would be Ruthless by Law.
Ruthless by Law, that would be Coonut. No? Oh shit.
RBL.
Oh, I got it the second time. I said RBL second.
Yep. The Mailman.
Well, E40, of course.
Damn it. I'm gonna fuck my producer up. See, this ain't cool. All right, let me get this one. Don't Stop Until We're Major.
That sounds like E40 again.
No.
Oh. Okay. Major. Don't Stop Until We Major. 11-5?
Oh, I thought that was too.
It's
JT.
Okay. I should have known. I should have known.
Mr. Protector.
Mr. Protector?
Yep.
Damn, I know who Mr. I was gonna say. What's that Lil Blood song?
Protect.
I don't know.
That's Selsky.
Oh, Selsky too. That's my folks too. Damn.
Son of a Pimp.
Son of a Pimp. That's FAB.
God damn it! You have passed the 8 bars on that one, and you got me taking 3 shots on that one.
Oh, I got
that's a good one. So now the next one is called 16 bars. So we basically asked you a rapid of questions. The first one being, if you had to go on tour, they gave you one clothing brand to wear the whole tour. Chemical Baby or Dope Era?
Dope Era.
Selsky got the Chemical Baby. Death Row.
I should have said Chemical Baby. I guess I'm not familiar with Selsky shit. I gotta hit up Selsky. That's my folks.
Death Row, Snoop, the new Death Row gave you $100,000 budget to do a single and video with one of these artists, Keisha Cole or Mary J.
Mary J.
Oh, you want to elaborate why? Legend.
She a legend. I mean, I fuck with Keisha Cole. Like, I almost signed a deal with Dwayne Wiggins around the same time she did. But and I used to write for CaitLaDee too. But when she was a youngster. But Mary J, that's what's the 411, huh? Come on now. I'm a real hip hop head. Like,
I love it. Okay. One comedian to host your mixtape. Rico the Great or HaHa Davis?
I'm not familiar with neither one of them.
Okay, HaHa actually from the I think he's from the city. Rico the Great is a comedian I manage actually out of Berkeley. Check him out. One of the funniest guys.
Because I'm a comic too.
Oh, listen, we got a tour called In Your Chair tour up. So most definitely, like he's one of the funniest out here. So the next one would be mixtape. This might get you right here.
Okay.
Mr. Fab or San Quinn?
Is it fair that I got mixtapes with both of them already?
Oh my producer, I'm gonna fuck him up. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's elaborate on the mixtapes with both of them. Give me a kind of projective on how that started and how that went about.
Well, I mean, I'm like a Filmo official, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like I done mess with everybody from the Mo when it comes to music. Like my clique from the Mo is like Don Toriano, Dunce, you know what I'm saying? Like Fully Loaded, Uptown Belvedere type shit. Like
Okay.
I got hella songs with Quinn, but then also at the same token, my clique, Noble House Music, like FAB, we was doing songs with him and Main Event and
That's you, Noble House Music?
Cosmos in like 2000.
You said Cosmo?
Cospacino, yeah.
Shout out to Cosmo.
That's
Hold
my
on, so
Cosmo,
that's your group?
Costal and Cosmo. Yeah, that's my group is Noble House Music.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's dope as fuck.
I'm between the Noble House. That's still my record label. Like, you know, I got songs with Ghazi and Freddie when they was youngsters. I'm just saying, I'm like really.
So what is your current situation? Are you with Empire? Are you signed or?
I'm not signed to anyone. I have my own record label that is independent. That I'm really what we've been doing lately. I have a new video company with Genesee Lewis, who's the head of Noble House. We've been just shooting hella videos. Like if it's a 5-star video, 5-star on God video, I'm shooting it. And if it's CaitLaDee video, Don Lowe's shooting it. We got
You're
a
shooting actually too?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yes.
I'm a photographer and I edit. I use Final Cut Pro. I'm learning how to use Adobe products.
I need you for my artist. I got an R&B, the song that we were playing when we came in. So I'm getting ready to film that video, but and I need some pictures. But that's pretty dope. Again, keep everything independent, like you said. Like, make sure that your bag is your bag. I tell artists this. I do everything from my podcast to my music, everything.
Yeah.
One thing about me is that men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Period. So I'm a numbers guy, and everything has to go off the numbers. You know. The next question. Oh, and it's funny, we just brought them up. Someone to A&R you got a major deal, and they said you had these two people to A&R your album. Ghazi or Gold Toes?
Oh shit. That's not. Are we on drink champs? Because I gotta take a sip on that one.
Let me take one with you, dear. Hold on. Let me take one with you because I want to know why we just took a sip.
Let's put it this way. I've known both of those guys since we were all youngsters, and if I could get Ghazi to answer my phone call, I would say Ghazi, but I have a feeling I'm more likely to get a hold of Gold Toes. So I guess I'll choose Gold Toes since well, first of all, Gold Toes is my phone. Like Gold Toes really done came and recorded music at my house, like on some personal shit. Like I really do this like in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I was there when like Black and Brown was Black and Brown type shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just found out. That's funny. Shout out to our alumni. We had Juice. He did one of his first interviews when he came here, and I did not know that Juice helped him.
DJ Juice or Juice the rapper?
Juice the rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, Juice the rapper.
Because DJ actually hosted our Noble House mixtape. He from the Mission. I don't know if you're familiar with DJ Juice, but I fuck with both Juices.
And you tied in, and DJ Juice is someone he had told us about. So that's funny you said that. Yeah. He told us that he was like either him or DJ Draw is somebody we need to get on here because they're legendary.
DJ Juice is still active in the community, in the Latino community, in the Mission, et cetera, et cetera. But he hosted our mixtape back in the day. We did a fresh ass mixtape with Costa the Prince, you know what I'm saying? Main Event, The Fly Youngin, Genesee, Cospacino, fucking Dogwood Speaks, El Ronies, Kita, PDS, Burn, like all those guys. Yeah, it was dope.
Damn, next one. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, damn, we keep double CD, Juice or Burner?
Be more specific.
Oh, let me read it. Okay. So, this is a good one. Rock Nation comes to you and says that they want you to do a double CD. You have an artist to do it with, Burner or Juice.
Well, I've never worked with Juice before. I'm very familiar with his name and his some of his music, but I sang Burner's first hook. I was in his first video. Like Burner's really came out my camp, my clique. Like Burner's from the Noble House. Like that's
gosh, she dropping these gems.
Yeah, I got hella songs with Burner already, so I got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it's safe to say
Burner from his first album, Burner.
That's what I was about to ask you. So you on that?
Back up, it's over, cause you don't want Burn to show yet.
Now
I can tell you what we working with. That's me.
I'm listening to that as soon as I get on my man. That's crazy.
That's like one of my only songs on the jukebox in digital music right now is with Burner and then my song I got with Burner and Keek. I need my daddy.
That's not.
You know I need my daddy. You know I need my.
I gotta take a fucking shot to that one. That one I didn't. Listen, this is why I said you're legendary. This is why we wanted you on here. A lot of these, first of all, a lot of up and coming female artists. It's something she said that I want you guys to elaborate on, right? And her parents told you when you get in this music industry, it's cutthroat. Period. Bottom line. I was brought up by Nina Burnside. Shout out to her, one of the coldest managers, who's actually Tina Davis' close friend. So in this music industry, like you said, if you don't have your paperwork in line, and I tell these artists, don't
do shit.
Right. And some of these females, they just go lend their voice at a studio and then they hear their music on the radio, like you said, and there's no.
I mean, I got paid. I got paid that for that hook. Don't get me wrong.
Right. But your residuals.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But then
no
it's your daughter to come in and say, Mom, look at this. Shout out to your daughter.
We even had an agreement though. So that don't even always mean nothing. The music business is run by the devil. So what you expect?
Correct. That's why they allow the music to come out like this, and they'll censor that. They'll censor Kanye, but they won't censor the music.
Well, most people fuck with the devil like that. So
that is correct. Listen. I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. That's pretty much correct.
I'm not
on that one.
Myself, but you and I both know.
Right. Do you think the music industry and the whole, let's talk about Bay Area real quick. And I'm going to ask you this being honest. We have so much, everybody comes to the Bay, steal our swag, go back to Atlanta, they come together and they boom.
Yeah.
Why we can't come together like this? We're so
because
funny.
We're all pimps and rappers.
We're so funny. We're so steady. Us coming and renting the Henry J. Kaiser Center and everybody doing a big ass turkey drive together. We're separated.
I'm saying they finally unified Filmo, and it ain't no uptown downtown. I don't think no, but it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
People don't want to be unified. I don't know if you remember back in the day, but we all in the same gang.
Correct. Yeah. Do you think that and I'm gonna ask you this, being a person that's I'm 41, so I'm gonna ask you, Ben, do you think the older generation you got, and I don't want to say you guys, but the older generation dropped the ball with not being able to touch these youngsters, or was it the youngsters didn't want to be touched for you guys to give them this type of game?
I don't even know what you mean by that, because it ain't no translation between this new generation and like real hip hop. First of all,
okay,
I'm gonna just keep it all the way one, and I'm gonna give you an example if you want one.
Yes, please do.
So if you look back in time, let's go back as far as hip hop goes to New York.
Okay.
And let's just think about a rapper from the beginning of hip hop. I'm talking Africa Bambaataa, Run DMC, Rakim.
LL.
None of them people sound like each other. Not even one of them do. KRS-One is a great example. Big Daddy Kane. When you hear Tupac, when you hear their voice, the second you hear their voice, you know who the fuck is talking on the mic.
You're right.
That shit is not relevant anymore. So it's like you can't. everybody want to sound like they from Detroit, or everybody want to sound like the Migos. Everybody want to be a
But I fought the producers too.
And I mean, I fuck with the Migos. I fuck with, like, you know, originators of their style.
Okay, right.
But like, if like I got into an argument with one of my homegirls from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Because she was playing one of her homeboy songs, and I was like, bruh, that sounds just like Whoop-de-Whoop. And she was like, it's not Whoop-de-Whoop. And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, does it really fucking matter? Because they sound exactly the fucking same, yo.
I argue with my 16-year-old. I said, y'all music all sound, y'all got the same cadence, y'all had the same pop. It all sounded like
individual or fresh. It's really not tight. And this whole like rapping off beat shit, hella fast, I'm not on board with that shit.
So do you think it is, let me ask you, because I love you, you're a hip hop historian. Do you think it is a such thing as drill music? Is that a genre?
I don't even know what that means. I'm sure there is, but I don't even know. I can tell you the dopest fucking group I heard lately is them white boys from Europe, them old motherfuckers.
See, I ain't even up on them.
Bruh. It's these two old dudes. They like literally in their 70s from the UK.
Wow.
And they're white as fuck. And they're like the dopest rappers I've heard like in hella years. You got to check them out. I don't even know they names, but you just got to look up two old white dudes. These motherfuckers is spitting, bruh. That shit is crazy.
So,
yeah, for real.
When you, and again, I'm all over the place. When you recorded with Jacka, what was the process like as far as you recording with him?
The same way. I have a formula, and I approach every session I do pretty much the same way. You know,
let us know, because I want these young ladies to know what a worker actually, how you process things.
Well, I came to the lab. We did the grill in Oakland. He had it set in his mind how he wanted the hook to sound, and he gave me freedom to do my thing as far as all my ad libs, my inflections, and like the way I bless the song, which is what is really the most popular part of the song. Is like my ad libs. It's like that.
Yeah, that. They need to hear that.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So it's like that part is the part that people recognize. I've noticed about that song, and that's how I approached most of my music that I did in that era. Was I came in, I did the hook, I put a triple on everything, I put a harmony, I put 3-part harmony on everything, and then I tripled every 3-part harmony. So that's 12 tracks.
So I was gonna say,
and then
so he had the hook already for you, or you came up with that?
He came up with the lyrics. I finessed everything else.
Okay.
I took it and made it my own, and twerked the melody. All the harmony arrangements are all me. All the ad libs, like the whole vibe of the song was all me. I don't know if it was Rob Lowe or Jackie that wrote the lyrics. I never tried to claim writing the lyrics, but I definitely coined the song. I definitely made the song what it is.
No, you did. And your voice, you could tell that when she say tweaking it for you upcoming artists, I want y'all to understand something. Yes, they had the hook, but she made the hook hers.
Yeah. Because I need to understand. Made it mine, you know, they was like, you know, they sang it the way they sing it on the song.
Correct.
But then I took it and I sang it like CATLADEE, and nobody sings like me. So I just, when you hear a CATLADEE hook, you know it's me because nobody sings like me.
When someone, I'll ask you this, as a hip hop historian and the person that's actually the voice, do you think R&B is dead?
R&B is not dead. If anything, hip hop is dead. Rap is alive, thriving, and killing black people everywhere.
Right, but when we say, what I mean by that is we don't have the R&B. We don't have your voice. We
don't have Kiki Wyatt and Avant out here singing.
Yes, we don't have your voice. We don't have.
That's my influence right there.
Oh, Kiki is my girl.
That you'll always be
my first love.
I've always been
yes.
Love of my only love. You know, and Tina Marie, I forgot to mention Tina Marie. I'm tripping. one of my biggest influences, period.
Well, when you said Sheila E, I'm a big Sheila E fan too.
Sheila E, but Tina Marie on equally.
Okay.
Like they call me Little Tina Marie. I'm actually gonna be putting a Tina Marie tribute project out at some point, hopefully with One Drop Scott, because you know it wouldn't be.
Now you know everybody. Now I want you to listen. I'm about to. Everybody can't do that, right? And these artists nowadays be afraid to do what you're about to do, because first of all, some of these artists, and let's be honest, and I'm gonna be blunt, they can't sing, right? They really can't.
And melody.
My artist, shout
we
out
didn't
to
use, by the way, we didn't use auto-tune on Get Out There. There's no auto-tune on that song.
Oh, okay. So
auto-tune is the standard now, but I did my first two albums on ATAT tapes, so we didn't have no fucking
explain that.
Yeah, real like like you put 3 tapes in, and all 3 tapes recorded at the same time. You gotta do every take. It's not no digital. It's not a digital platform. It's not a digital a digital whatever a DAW is, the digital interface. We didn't have at 48th and O in Frisco with Don Lowe and Zach and Genevieve and Cosmo and Genevieve. We didn't have Pro Tools at first. We did.
So what were y'all recording on?
We was recording on the DAT tapes.
On the DAT tapes?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like every take we had to do every take like again.
God.
We did that shit organic as fuck. Like that was on some real shit.
So it wasn't no punching in.
No, we was punching in, but not like the way we do it now.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. You had to go back and do that. Damn.
No. Yeah.
Do you think as
an
artist,
we really had to perform that shit? We had plugins, but we had rack plugins. It wasn't digital plugins like we got now. Like you could download fucking auto-tune and waves and all. I mean, it just wasn't that we was analog with it.
And y'all had to be in a studio together.
Yeah, together. Like
right.
And when we went on stage, we all went on stage together and like we rocked shows. We opened up for Big
Did you get to perform with Jacka?
I don't think I ever got to do a show with Jacka. We did shows with KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, The Clips, Lando
Beyond. Right. Time out. You did a show with Big Daddy Kane?
Yeah, we opened up DJ Kevy Kev from KZSU, the longest running hip hop show in the world. DJ Kevy Kev, who's still out there, one of my very good friends in life, had us opening up for KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, Special Ed.
Wow.
Like numerous like huge acts. The Clips, when the like Grinding came out, we opened up for the Clips.
Damn.
Yeah, we opened up for NERD.
Hold on. Who you opened up for?
For Pharrell and them, NERD, like hella people. I opened up for Lil Wayne at the Oracle when with my homeboys the Balians. The Balians. We had a song called Bubblegum that was on 94.9 and we
that's your
no, but that was the era. That was the
okay.
That song was when Bubblegum was out, which was me, Enzyme, and J3. It was the Balians, and I don't know if you know DJ True Justice, but we opened up for Lil Wayne at the Oracle with our song Bubblegum, which was playing on 94.9 at the time. We were doing like a Girls Gone Wild tour in San Jose and shit.
Everything I can tell you've done has been organic and has been independent, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I've never been signed to it. The only major deal I've ever been signed to was a publishing deal.
Man, you guys, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe.
That publishing deal was with Cobalt Publishing or Benjamin Groff, and that was like in 2009. When Genesis, so I got a publishing deal in 2009 through these guys that I met over at the Zionai/Ghazi studio in Oakland by Soundwave back in the day.
Hold on.
Rest in peace.
You dropping too much knowledge. You just said so Ghazi had a studio in Oakland?
Yeah, way back in the day.
See, you're dropping too many gems.
I'm talking about with Planet Asia. That's where we did that joint that I did. If you've been to my YouTube page, you could go on my Hooks playlist. It's like 53 songs on there. And one of them is with Ghazi Furies and Planet Asia. And we did that song in that studio around the corner from Soundwave, right next to the studio where Zaire and I used to be. Rest in peace, Zumbi.
My producer said the playlist number 3, whatever song that is, he said that go crazy. And that's crazy because he said, this is crazy you said that. I wanted to kind of go back to something. So basically, you knew Ghazi before Ghazi was even who he is now.
Yes. I knew Ghazi when he was burning CDs on a CD burner. He had a 10 CD burner tower in San Carlos. And that was the extent of his business at that time. There was no such thing as empire. None of that. It was Ghazi, Kobo, fucking Furious. They was all from San Mateo County. And my best friend / partner, music partner who I have a group with, Genevieve. She used to sing on Mr. Keys Hooks. Now she has her own Disney show called Choo Choo Soul with DC. A lot of people know her through Disney. She does like all the voiceovers for Disney. But Genevieve and I had a group called Chemistry through Noble House. And that's how I know Ghazi and Furious and all those guys was through Genevieve, because they all came up together in San Carlos. They all some Palestinians from fucking San Mateo County.
Where's that at? I'm not familiar.
San Mateo County?
Oh.
San Mateo County. San Carlos is like right before Redwood City. You know, if you ever been to jail in San Mateo County, you go to Redwood City. But
so
yeah, that's where all those guys are from.
He didn't start off like.
So no, he started out burning CDs from fucking, and I did a hook for his homeboy Patriarch for Palestine way back in the day called Pandora's Box. But these guys like really like we all came up really together. Like I met them all through Genevieve because they all knew each other from San Mateo County, and they was all folks. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I met Ghazi and Furious.
See, I thought the whole time he was from the city.
They from San Mateo County. Well, I don't know for sure where Ghazi might be from the city, but I know Furious and a couple of their other friends were from San Mateo County because that's how Genevieve knew him. And through Mr. Key, I don't know if you're familiar with Mr. Key. I think he was a black and brown artist back in the day. He had a really big Latino following, and Genevieve used to sing hooks for him, and they used to do car shows back in the day, like on the Latino hip hop circuit.
Shout out to Gold Toes again. That's a distribute.
That's folks. Toes, man. Toes, if you listen, holler at your girl Kayla, man. We got to do some.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. He gave me an opportunity when
Toes a good dude.
He's a great guy, man, and he reached out to me. Shout out to Alex. I was able to get a label deal with my music company with Ghazi GT. So again, I'm forever blessed, and I will forever hold him at a high standard.
You know, all these names I'm calling out, but none of these people answer my phone calls or my DMs. So it's like they know me. They came up off of my talent. Like pretty much everyone in the Bay used my talent at some point or another to further their career, because every career I've ever touched has gone platinum. Period. And I'm talking from Burner to Skrillex. I don't know if you're familiar with Skrillex.
No, I'm not.
Skrillex is like a big, huge pop producer. He actually is the spokesperson for the Mega Boom speakers. UE Mega Boom.
The ones the Niners will use. Yes, my Niners.
Skrillex is the actual official spokesperson / producer of Ultimate Ears Mega Boom products. But not just that, he's one of the biggest DJs. You know, the white boy DJ scene is like crazy, right?
Yes, that's
Skrillex. Look up Skrillex.
Like that, right?
Look up Skrillex. Like I will.
You know what
I'm saying? I done touched all these people's careers, and everybody go platinum, from Haji to Burner to.
You said Haji?
Yeah, Haji Springer, man. Bollywood Springer. I sang Haji's back. He's ripping up the Billboard chart with his tracks.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's tearing out the streets and the industry. Come on and hear the story of a great MC. You know that Haji's back. That's me, man. Trying to tell you, every dope hook you hear from the Bay, from that area, is me.
I'm fucking done. So Let me ask you something, and I like to be candid and I like to be real on the show. What do you think you did wrong? Was it that you gave too much love,
I
or
mean,
was it business? What do
probably
you
not
think
get
you
probably
did
get
wrong?
not get representation early on enough.
Okay.
Because if people don't take you seriously unless you got a man talking for you or somebody representing you, like you can't be like the way everybody do everything now. It hasn't always been like that.
I understand, right?
It's always been like if you ain't got representation, who is you? Oh, you actually talk to people on the phone. You actually like do all your own scheduling and like run a whole household and out here hustling like a single mom doing your shit. Nah, that ain't respected.
Do you?
That wasn't respected coming up. You only respected if you have a manager, some, you know what I'm saying, an agent. That's probably the biggest mistake I made, other than just like probably showing too much love.
That's right.
But I'm never gonna stop showing love because
Me
this is
either.
what
That's
I tell
me.
my kids. This is what I tell my kids. Don't ever stop being you
Yep.
because that's the only thing you got in this whole motherfucking world
Never allow someone else guilt to
to
sentence
change
you.
your character.
Right. Never allow someone else guilt to sentence you. Period.
Period.
You
Just
said something.
don't ever let nobody take you out who the fuck you is. And I was my kids will tell you, my mom is like the best, the dopest hustler I ever seen. Like she done made some shit like $1 out of 15 cents. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's not always respected, especially in this pimp ass like rap game we got in the Bay Area that's so not female friendly.
Correct.
It's like, you know, it's a predator environment for females in the Bay Area, especially because it's a pimp and hoe environment. It's a violent rap game. It's a real violent drug culture that we live in that's
It is.
killing our youth.
It
That
is.
that I just like. It's hard for me to even really claim the Bay sometimes because of the way we get down. I really, honestly, on the major scale, can't fuck with a lot of the way we do shit around here. I really,
Right.
it's probably one of the reasons the Bay Area used to be cursed back in the day. Used to like before E40 and them, and like you know, Digital Underground like really made some big waves in the music business. It was almost like a curse to be from the Bay because we hella talented, but you just wasn't finna make it in the music business if you from here back then.
That's why I give Jay Stalin a lot of props. I say Jay Stalin was empire before empire.
No,
Because
period.
if you look at Jay Stalin and you look at the people that he has helped get on, and they have further, like a Filthy Rich, who has now furthered his, a Stevie Joe.
I just did a song with him in Forex. With Stalin and Forex.
Shout out you know what? It's funny you said that. Shout out to cousin Forex. I just got on him in tweet because I said, look, I'm y'all little cousin. I haven't asked y'all, but y'all haven't blessed this show, man. I need y'all on this show. So yes, let me ask you something. I'm gonna give you a name and you tell me something that you feel about this artist, CaitLaDee.
CaitLaDee, I used to write for her when she was a little girl. Yeah, so when Dwayne Wiggins found CaitLaDee, he put her in a band with his son. Their band was called Pop Life. I wrote songs for Pop Life when they went on America's Got Talent and CaitLaDee got discovered. They were singing my motherfucking songs that I
Time out. She was on America's Got Talent?
That's how she got discovered. What you mean? Yeah, that part. And but check it. So Dwayne, because my manager, rest in peace, Yolanda Washington, she passed away from breast cancer. She was Jessica Holter's girlfriend from the Punani Poets. I don't know of Jessica Holter.
Yes, yes.
So that's how I met Dwayne Wiggins, and that's how
Uncle Wiggins.
That's how I started working with CaitLaDee, and she was in a band with his kids. The band was called Pop Life, and Dwayne Wiggins was finna sign me way back in the day. This is right around the time when Guapale's Closer was out.
Okay.
Like his time stamp. So so he brought me to the studio. He wanted me to write some Jackson 5 like songs for his kids group, which was CaitLaDee, his son, and their little pop group called Pop Life. So I wrote a song to this beat he sent me. this dope song that I actually used later on with the choir that I started my kids' high school. But yeah, like CaitLaDee was just a young buck, and I went over there and I taught them how to sing my songs, and she was singing my song in my dreams and my song called Ready for the World. They were doing gigs singing CaitLaDee songs that I wrote for them.
Wow. Is CaitLaDee from the city?
CaitLaDee is from the East Bay, I believe.
Okay.
But she was 10, 12 years old when I was writing songs for her.
So I
had no clue she was going to be big like that. And I'm like, I'll tell you, like, on some real shit, I'm a real big fan of hers. But, she started out as a big fan of mine because she started out singing my songs.
Correct. This is why, listen, I'm going to talk to you off camera. We got to get you a documentary. Your story needs to be told. And again,
that ain't even half.
Listen, I'm intrigued right now. I'm a fan right now. And I'm trying not to fan out because you're educating me on so many things. I'm going to give you another name, and you tell me influence to the culture of San Francisco music. JT the Bigger Figure.
JT the Bigger Figure is a touchy subject.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it like this. Back when he had a little studio in Union City, like way back, like, I'm gonna just put it like this. I'm from the Mission, and I'm from Filmo, and I'll never speak down on a fellow Filmonian ever, because that's like, I rep the city I'm from, and I got nothing but love from the people that I've done music with in life. Ain't nobody ever really did me shady, so I can't speak on anybody else's experience. But I fuck with JT. I know he's out there, I think in Atlanta now with
Africa
Beethoven, and which I got my Filmonian clique is Don Toriano, Big Rich, San Quinn, Bailey.
All right, stop. I was going to him next.
That was my folks. So JT, of course, I did music with way back in the day, before I was even recording music. That was still when I was doing like open mics, bro, like way back in the day. And we was doing shit on like Cubase in a fucked up little studio in Union City, like way back in the day. I fuck with
Big Rich. That's the next one I was gonna ask you about. Big Rich.
Big Rich,
me, and I'm gonna real quick.
Kids, I love what Big Rich is over there doing.
Yes, man.
I fuck with DEO. DEO mixed the single off my I got 2 projects coming out this year. One is called Filthy, and one is called Transformation. And he mixed Transformation, but he also went to school with my little brother, and I know DEO really well, who is a partner with Big Rich on his kids project that they do over there at the African American Center for the Arts in Filmo on Fulton Street. I fuck with that whole, like, like, I know we're not talking politics, but we talking hip hop politics right now. Like,
right, I'm loving it.
I really fuck with everybody that fuck with me, and Fully Loaded, the whole clique fuck with me. CaitLaDee hella tough, and I fuck with him back. Like, I fuck with Vegan Mob, I fuck with Bougie Smoothies, Toriano, and Maya.
What about Larry June?
I've never worked with Larry June, but I definitely appreciate his music. I fuck with it. I definitely fuck with it. I'd love to do a song.
Shout out to Larry June. We needed Larry June. We gotta get the queen in there.
I fuck with it, but I haven't worked with him yet.
Okay. What have you worked with Messy Marv?
Messy Marv. Okay, let me just tell you. As controversial as this may be, Messy Marv is still like my #1 favorite.
That's my favorite artist, period.
I love Messy Marv. I don't give a fuck what he got going on.
Me either. He's still the boy. Hey, I was off cocaine balance today.
I don't give a fuck. I fuck with Messy Marv shit. That white girl song. I need a white
girl. Listen, Messy is one of those ones that we gotta.
But Messy Marv is just a genius on the mic. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. His voice, like, I mean, him, San Quinn, there's always
your top 5 San Francisco rappers right now.
Okay, top 5 San Francisco rappers.
Your top 5. This is the your Hall of Fame. Your top
Dre
5.
Dog, not Andre Nicotina, but Dre Dog.
I don't see Dre Dog. Elaborate. Yeah. See now you.
Dre Dog is the original Andre Nicotina. Smoke dope and rap. Dre Dog. Okay, Dre Dog.
Dre Dog.
I kind of got to put the whole GLP on. Like, I can't pick one. I got to put that whole SFC song. That SFC song by the GLP is like one of my all-time favorite songs of all time. Like, okay. Are you familiar?
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Get familiar with the SFC by JT the Bigger Figure, Seth the Gaffler.
Oh, the San Francisco anthem. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Shout out to Seth the Gaffler also.
Yeah. Number 3. Okay, so I have to rep my clique. Genesee.
Oh, so your clique that. So we
Genesee,
have 3 now.
Yeah. Number 4 would be Cougnut.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Let me ask you, stop right there. Let me ask you about I didn't get to be familiar with his music as much when I was growing up. Would he have been like an E40 that big?
He was in Frisco. It was RBL Posse, Ill Manor Posse, which is IMP, Cougnut, Big Ballhead Rick. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lakeview. Yeah, it was RBL, it was the GLP, and it was IMP.
Okay.
Then was the three like popular groups. I mean, there was like, there was also a couple other groups that were like right up under him, but them was the 3 major groups that I knew growing up. Was
I noticed Selsky always shout out.
It was Hunters Point, Filmo, and Lakeview. Selsky was from Lakeview. I believe he came out of the same campus. Not maybe, but yeah, I think Selsky probably did because he from Lakeview. I lived in Lakeview for 10 years, so like I fucked with it hella tough.
Hey, Selsky, hurry up and drop that Candlestick Park album too.
Yeah, and I still supposed to be doing a song with Ballhead Rick and Selsky. I've never worked with either one of them, but they always show me Stupid Love in the Streets and always like CATLADEE was
gonna make sure we connect them dots. Listen, whatever I can do for you, I'm doing it because again, this right here, game is to be sold. And right now I'm in class right now, and I appreciate it.
Appreciate you back.
So when you say we got one more.
Oh, one more. Frisco rappers. I gotta say Quinn. Oh, I already said that. Quick. Okay. This is okay. I gotta choose wisely here. Let's see.
We still got your Burners, your Messies,
Come on now.
Seth. Oh, you already said Seth.
No, yeah. Well, I said that whole clique. I'm gonna have to say. Let me think about this for a second. I'm gonna have to say, because I've been drinking a little bit. I've been having my shots.
Yeah, and I'm loving it.
I can't be forgetting folks like that. Damn. Me.
There we go. Top 5. There we go. So, give me your top 5 Bay Area artists of all time.
Okay, top 5 Bay Area artists. I'm gonna have to say, Mac Dre, Cospacino.
That's an underrated one. Whoa, that's an underrated one.
Well, he's from my clique, so I rep the whole clique. But out of everybody in my clique, I'm gonna have to say Main Event and Cospacino, my 2 favorite rappers out of our clique. So okay. I have to put them 2 up there. So yeah, because Genesee's technically from New York / Marin, so I can't really say he from Frisco, so I can't really put him in this category. But
no, that's Bay Area. Period.
I gotta say Dre Dog, fucking Messy Marv, Cospacino, Main event / Coastal the Prince / the Fly Onion / anyways. And number 5 would be San Quentin.
There we go. There we go. All right, so before we finish up, we got to finish this rapid fire real quick. And so here we go. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I know who you're going to choose now, but I'm going to still say it. CaitLaDee or Nicki Minaj to do an album with.
CaitLaDee, because I just appreciate singing better than I do rapping.
Evelyn Jones Flint's Barbecue.
Wait, say it again. Oh.
Evelyn Jones or Flint's Barbecue.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say brother-in-laws on Divisadero and Grove.
There we go.
They ain't there no more, but I just gotta rep the D.
Your last album, Too Short or Messy Marv.
Their last album?
Your last album you gotta do. They're giving you your last album.
Wait, say it again. So explain.
So this is your last album you doing, and they're giving you an option to do it with I didn't see the rest of that. With $1 million budget, my bad. Too Short or Messy Marv.
Short.
Ooh. Your to do an EP with San Quentin or E40.
E40.
To do a single with Andre Nicotina or Prezi.
Or who?
Prezi.
Andre Nicotina.
Okay. LA, Miami.
You said
LA,
what?
Miami.
LA or Miami?
Yeah.
Well, that depends on whether we talking plastic surgery or music.
Just either or, just vacation.
Huh?
Vacation,
Miami.
Okay. Jamaica, Brazil.
Jamaica.
Ooh.
I'm a dance hall queen. Dance hall is my shit. So I mean,
everybody says I'm like Brazil. Like everybody says Jamaica.
I'm sure Brazil's probably better, but I just fuck with Jamaica music. Hella way tougher.
Oh, they scandalous for this one. If you had a chance to do an album, a whole album with either one of these legends out of the Bay Area, Jacka or Mac Dre?
Mac Dre.
Damn. What do you like doing best? Performing the music or recording the music?
Performing.
Okay. Last album, producer, The Mechanics or Dr. Dre?
Mechanics.
Oh. Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Oh my God, this is a good. Okay, so idea. If you had an idea guy, if you're not married, what would your idea guy be?
Busta Rhymes.
That just
I didn't even think about that shit.
You said that way too quick.
Like butter.
You said that. That was way too quick.
I'm so sprung.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like my drink.
I see. Tequila or Hennessy?
You said what?
Tequila or Hennessy?
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal. Whiskey. I like that. Okay.
I got one is making me an outfit out of my Crown Royal bags right now too, by the way.
That'd be dope.
Don't be taking my idea because I'd like to fight in the street.
Jay-Z came to you and he said he'd give you $1 million in cash for an album or 8% in Rock Nation. Which one are you taking?
Rock Nation.
That's his company.
Whose company?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
8% or how much?
$1 million in cash.
8%.
First artist that said thank you. I'm like, so y'all not understanding. This dude company alone, he got all these artists.
Come on, bro. I understand the back end, my brother.
I've been trying to tell people.
I've been on the reason you don't know, the reason nobody knows who the fuck I am. Why? Because I stay on the back end.
Back end, correct.
But you want to be on the back end if you want to make any money in this business, period. Especially like at my age, like, come on, what the fuck? You think I'm gonna just go get a BBL and just put some new shit out and I'm gonna be the newest thing? I mean, and you never know, but I'm gonna still go get my BBL and shit. But I'm just saying.
If you had to pick a CEO,
I'm looking for sponsors, by the way.
Hey, we got you. Make sure, hey y'all, I'll make sure I put that out there too.
Yep.
CEO. Oh, this is a good one. Diddy or Dame Dash?
Oh, that's a fucked up question. Diddy.
My idol.
I want
Sibo.
Cambodian breast milk on my sugar cookies.
Fuck. Oh my God. Damn, you just fucked me up with that one. Shit. Okay. Cardi B. Well, I already know who you're gonna say with this one. Cardi B or Erykah Badu?
Man, that's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa, okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because Cardi got the party in the Rari.
Yes. I love her. I love Cardi.
Nah, you know why? Because I fuck with Cardi's ratchet so tough. Her ratchet supersedes almost anything out there right now. Like, I really fuck with her ratchet because I'm a ratchet. I I literally am a trucker, first of all, and a stagehand, so I ratchet shit all day, period, like in my day job, but I'm a ratchet bitch. I just fuck with the ratchet. But Erykah Badu is a queen. They're both queens, though. I mean, I'm trying to holler at Cardi B's plastic surgeon and shit.
I'm going to get you that. We get an endorsement deal for you. Tyson Bedford or Tyson Bedford or Will Smith?
Tyson?
This a date. Oh, my bad, producer. A date.
A date. Well, yeah. You know, I do like the gays. Let me just stop.
I'm not today. That's a good one.
Shit.
All right, we got,
after that slap, like, who can talk about anybody but Will Smith?
Hey, we got to.
You know what? I love Will for that.
Hey, let me ask you something. Here's the deal.
You better represent your bitch.
Right. I've been married 16. I was married 16 years before I went through my divorce, right? And so my daughter asked me this question, and it was funny. She said, "Dad, what would you have did?"
Slap the fuck out of Chris Rock.
I said, "I'd have been in jail."
He played that part. He played himself, and because he I don't know why. I know that was a stunt, and I know they set that up for some whatever reason, Illuminati. He was getting conditioned for his next handler. Who knows what the fuck? But I'm just saying, that was some crazy, weird shit. I can't even, you know what? I can't even call it. I can't call none of this shit no more. So don't even ask me questions like that. Can I tell you the craziest shit that happened to me the other day?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should even say this.
Oh, shit.
Are you familiar with the Mandela effect?
Yes. You talking about Nelson?
The Mandela effect.
No, I'm not the effect, but I'm familiar with the Mandela.
You don't spend a lot of time going down YouTube rabbit holes, obviously.
Nuh-uh.
It's probably best that way, but I had a real kind of many experience the other day. I drove down. I went somewhere. I went to Santa Rosa.
Okay.
And about 12 to 24 hours later, I came back, and the drive was completely different, bro. And I'm gonna say it like this. So I went to Santa Rosa on semi-flat terrain, and the drive back was all the way. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I've been advised against speaking on that, so I'm gonna drop that.
All right. Real quick before we get up out of here. The best era of hip hop, the 2000s or the 80s?
Of hip hop?
Yeah.
The 2000s, man. I'm from the 2000s.
Okay. Hey, you passed the rapid fire. Hey, listen, man, it's been a blessing to have you on here. So what we do on Artist Talk, we do a part two. The part
Okay.
two is we either come to where you grew up at, we spend a day with you, and what we do right there is we want to see how you either record, just to spend a day in your neighborhood, what it is. This has been one of the best interviews I've had. Honestly, I've learned a lot. I've gained a lot of knowledge. That's what we do here on Artist Talk. Also, you guys, any music she drops on iTunes or have on iTunes, as y'all can see on the ticker, if
Can I
y'all purchase it,
quick before you let me go?
no, I got you. Before y'all, if y'all purchase any of her music or anything she does, we are sending $25 cash apps. But you
That's
have to
dope.
be following her. You have to
That's
be following her, all her pages. Seriously.
I love
Also,
that.
if she drop anything within the next month and you guys purchase it, we are picking 2 people to come and host the show with us. Once again, you guys have to be following her to keep it updated. Anybody also can send us the iTunes of the song she did with Jacka. My producer just said he's giving a $50 cash app tonight and a shirt. However, that $50 will go towards her new project that she's trying to do for something that we're trying to do also, is trying to educate these kids as far as the drugs go.
Say
Fentanyl.
no. Yeah, say no
Right.
to because it'll kill you in one little snort and you could die, y'all. Just please educate your kids about this because I done lost a few nephews
I
and
lost
nieces
my son.
and
So
my
again, and I'm
daughter.
about to have to lay him to rest. So you guys, make sure y'all, hold yourself accountable for the people that y'all have around y'all. I tell my daughter all the time, you show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Period.
Yeah.
I'm a single father and I believe in conversations with me and you set off air needed to be had with these kids.
Period.
Before we get out of here, I want to leave this floor to you.
So I have a couple of projects coming out. I have my album Filthy and Transformation are dropping 2023. I've got 2 whole projects coming out. So I'm going to be dropping a video every 3 weeks on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel. All of our videos we self-produce, I direct or shoot, or pretty much they're all independent endeavors. My comrades Genesee and Don Lowe, we've been working on music together, and Genevieve for 20 years, and we putting out all these projects. Please at our socials, that's 5 Star on God, Genesee, Don Lowe Legendary, and CaitLaDee, and just mess with our stuff. It's all authentic Bayarea music, and everything we touch turns to gold, man.
My producer just said something. He said, tell you what, here's the deal. Since she's dropping 2 projects, we need to get this team together. So also my co-host is shout out to DJ DC. He actually from Frisco too. My cousin, he just also said, so my producer and co-host said they will match my 50. So they're going to do 25 each. So here's the deal, you guys. She says this is how we gonna know if y'all really messing with her movement. Because when she dropped the projects, the first 3 people that email us or send us the receipt, you have to purchase it. We're sending you a shirt and you're getting a cash app from each of us. So that'll be about $75. And actually, I'll have my sponsor even it out. So that's $100. Plus, we're giving you an Artist Talk shirt and you're entering in a raffle. But you have to be following her on YouTube.
I'll donate a CATLADEE.com t-shirt too.
Here we go. IG.
I got CATLADEE.com. I got merch on there. It's all clothing that I designed. I have a clothing line called From the SCO. It's FTS From the SCO. And I got my CaitLaDee. You can get a CaitLaDee t-shirt. You can have my face on your titties or my titties on your face.
There we go. Hey, and I love it. We will make sure that my producer will actually get something from there also. You guys, I'm serious. Here's the deal. I'm going to make sure, I do everything I can from here on out to make sure that I help you. Be honest.
So much.
I really love your movement, and I'm getting behind it.
Thank you.
My producer also said he's a huge fan. But here's the deal, you guys. I need y'all to go run her YouTube page up. Like and subscribe on this one also. When she dropped the project, any music, send it to us. We're putting it on our platform. We're putting it on our IG. When you drop the projects, we'll change our, just like we just did Jay Stalin. As far as he's on our artist talk page, he's dropping a prenup too. So we make sure that we do our cover and everything. So we want to do a cover story on you also. So I'll have that starting tonight. It'll be a trailer that'll be put up tonight with your cover story.
That's dope.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you so much.
The knowledge I got from you, secondhand. You guys, we got the queen in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go like, subscribe to our page. I was gonna ask, and y'all hear that, right?
So I just dropped a new video yesterday called Juliet and Romeo. And
where's it at?
It's on YouTube. CaitLaDee.
Go run it up.
Yep.
Y'all please go run that video up.
Gary did all the visuals. My son is starring in.
Y'all hear it? This the queen right here. Y'all make sure y'all go run it up. Everybody tag Rob Lowe on IG. Tell him we need to do this tribute. Because I'm about to get in this inbox.
Thanks. Yep.
The queen need to be heard. And she need a movie. I need y'all to like and subscribe. Go follow her on IG. Queen, it was a pleasure. This is Artist Talk, where we talk hip-hop, not politics. I'm Big UMG.
Pleasure's all mine.
Good night, and I'll make sure I text you.
Love you back.
Thank you so much.
Peace out.
Y'all make sure y'all go grab this. Y'all hear that voice? Hey, it was a pleasure, man. Y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe. Run these numbers up, man. The education I got tonight was none other, man. I want to tell everybody, God bless. Make sure y'all take care. This Big UMG, I'm out. Y'all hear? We just had the queen in the building. Rest in peace, Jack. This Big UMG Artist Talk. We talk hip hop, not politics. Let's get it.